Hello, my name is Tasha Scadgel and I created a promo video for JD Racing, a local family-run dealership for KTM motorbikes. So originally I was creating a promo video for a boy band in Bath. It turned out the band was going to be breaking up. I decided to start brainstorming some new ideas. I called my dad, who is a motorcycle lecturer at South Devon College, and he has a friend called Andy Hobbs who had connections with JD Racing. Originally I wanted to create two promo videos, one really slick shots of the bikes using a DSLR camera, and a second one focusing on the more family aspect of the business. I did try to convince Tracy and her daughter Zoe to do this, but unfortunately they still wouldn't budge. So I decided to start doing some research into KTM promo videos, and from what I could see, they were either about the journey or about what the bike can do and how fast it is. So from this I decided to just create a really cool promo video, just really slick shots of the bikes. I wanted to experiment with speed, I wanted to experiment with colours because we're in the autumn season, and KTM's official colour is orange, so that fit really well. My first visit to JD Racing was to just introduce myself, and that's when I got introduced to Rich.
We were just after sort of a little bit of advertising for ourselves. Then any advertising is good advertising. If we can help out somebody else, like with college, university as well, then it works well.
On my first shoot, we started by filming the smoke scene. I had seen this a lot in my research and I was really keen to bring this idea to life. Our first location was a field. Here we were going to be focusing on the off-road bikes and the electric bikes. Here we had a variety of different cameras just to capture the bikes as best we could. Our next location was the industrial estate, that was where JD Racing was located. Catherine, who came along to the shoot to help me, she suggested that she gets in the back of the boot and then have the motorbike driving behind.
The shoot was really good, enjoyed both parts of it. I think we got a good range of footage from the off-road and the road bikes, and it seems to demonstrate the range of the bikes that KTM do.
Lots of informative ideas from Tasha, and it was just incredible fun just to be out on the bikes and have no worries in the world and just enjoying ourselves off-road. It was great.
Once I started editing, I did decide that I didn't have enough road shots, so that was definitely something that I wanted to explore when we came to our second shoot. Also, during our intermediate presentations, my lecturer suggested that I focus a little bit more on the family aspect of it. They suggested doing a voiceover with Tracy, so I did ask her, but unfortunately she still wasn't interested, so that idea kind of fell through. So for the second shoot, we started by refilming the smoke scene. We put the bike in the back of the company van, which enabled us to be able to fill the entire van with smoke. I asked Catherine Carnegie and Emily Woodward to come along and help me with this shoot, because that meant that when they were on the road I could get different people in different locations as they drive by. Here I really got the sense of what it was like to be a director, and I really enjoyed it. I also took advantage of my dad and put him on sound.
With the shoot, Tasha kept us informed with positions where she wanted us, what she wanted us to do. She wanted us to do different angles, she wanted us to ride side by side, overtaking. And then we had arranged one date which we had to rearrange because I was busy, so we kept in contact with that. But out on the shoots with the off-road and the road bikes, it was very informative, and let us know what she was looking for and what sort of angle she wanted to get.
I really enjoyed editing this project. It was just a case of getting them all onto Premiere Pro and finding an order that I liked, an order that flowed. Probably the biggest job that I had to do was the colour correction, because I was using the 4 different colours. The GH5 in particular was very high quality in comparison to the GoPro, so it was just a case of lightening and darkening a couple of shots, upping the saturation just to make sure that everything matched. My tutor suggested that I do a 30-second and a 10-second edit just to give JD Racing a little bit of variety. He also suggested that I create a logo. Doing all of this just made the project feel a little bit more professional. I'm really pleased with how this project has turned out. I'm really pleased with the high quality shots that I was able to get. I do wish I could have focused a bit more on the family aspect of the business, but it just wasn't meant to be. I do feel like Odin's Road cancelling on me was a bit of a blessing in disguise. I've loved working with Rich, I've really loved working with JD Racing and all of the motorbikes. I guess I should really be thanking Andy Hobbs for arranging it in the first place.
Would you work with Tasha again?
Definitely not. Yeah, no, Tasha worked really well with her. Yeah, definitely would like to do another project with her.